Hi, I'm Marty Liff, Regional Siding Manager for Alside Incorporated. We're here today in Mount Prospect, Illinois on a job sold by U.S. Exteriors featuring the installation of our new CenterLock premium vinyl siding. We're going to show you some installation techniques that will help your job go smoothly. CenterLock vinyl siding is one of the most advanced premium vinyl sidings on the market. Its unique double lock design helps keep panels straight while holding overlaps flat and tight. CenterLock features the look of 4.5-inch individual wood boards. Because of its design, it's also an extra rigid product, which means easier handling. CenterLock installs like any other vinyl siding. However, there are a few steps we'd like to show you today to ensure a quality installation. We have Mike Krause from Alside's engineering department with us today. Mike, tell me about CenterLock's positive lock.
CenterLock uses a positive locking system to hold the panel in position when it's snapped onto the wall.
Stays up there, doesn't it, Mike?
Yes, it does.
What do we need to know about nailing?
Marty, this panel requires that you don't pull up on it too much so that it doesn't distort the profile or the overlap. The other critical issue is you want to straight nail the product. If you were to angle nail it, it would distort the profile.
So basically you want the nails to go straight into the wall.
That's correct.
Great. Unlike regular vinyl sidings, CenterLock doesn't come factory notched at both ends. The left side of the panel is a straight edge. The right side of the panel is notched. Mike, how does this affect overlapping the product?
Marty, you have to allow for expansion contraction. You would not want to overlap this product by the full 1.5 inches. You would typically want to allow 1/4 to 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch in the receiver channel.
We should point out here that CenterLock's unique design allows you to lap in either direction.
That's correct. Marty, it's very important after you get the spacing of 1/4 to 1/2 inch on this product that you don't pull up on it to hyperextend the profile. You want a straight nail.
Mike, those things look great.
Yes, they do.
Whenever possible, it's always a good idea to use the factory notches. In fact, I've heard of a lot of jobs where the installers, by correct planning, have been able to avoid having to make any field notches. Tell me about that, Mike.
Marty, if you were working a wall from the left-hand side to the right, you take your first panel, install it, you come down and you cut a piece, insert it in your receiver, you take the cutoff piece back to the starting point again, and that would give you a factory notch. Any other short pieces you could utilize in small areas between the windows and jambs.
So you really have no additional waste using CenterLock.
That's correct. You plan your jobs, you can get by with a lot less material.
Mike, there are times when you're going to have to make a field notch. Can you show us how to do that?
Yes, Marty. A couple simple tools here. You just need a razor knife and a pair of straight cutters. You want to simulate making the center notch on the left-hand side of the panel. Take the razor knife and you insert it 1.5 inches and make an outward cut. You take the snips, you make a 1.5 inch cut, 170 thousandths deep to the inside. You pull the tab back and you cut it off with your aviation snips. Then you take the snips and make a cut on the relief cut on the bottom butt. And that should complete your CenterLock notching on your panel.
Mike, tell me about the new tool that Alside has to make the CenterLock notch.
Marty, this tool is created to make this factory notch in the field, in the center butt area. You insert the tool, you apply pressure, and it cuts the center notch out. Then you cut your bottom butt notch just like you would on any panel. and then you're ready to apply it on the wall.
Mike, thanks for showing us those CenterLock installation tips. By following the CenterLock installation techniques that Mike has talked about today, as well as standard vinyl siding installation procedures, you'll ensure yourself of a quality job every time. Thanks for taking the time to watch.